Rejoice, YouTube, rejoice, because ding dong, the witch is dead, witch, the laughing witch, to quote Aldous Valor. Yeah, I know, I stole your shit, man, but oh well, you steal those Pokemon themes, allegedly. Anyway, so, I'm here to discuss the recent happenings and also a few quotes from our friends over at Social Justice, because I have a bone to pick with some of them. But first, the woman of the show, the woman of the hour, Laughing Witch. You know, it was a long time coming, you know, from the constant conspiratorial bullshit that she's been constantly uploading day in, day out, and not week in, week out, day in, day out. 4 videos a day about Sargon, 4 days a video about Thunderfoot, 4 videos a day about the young people who support them, you know, i.e. people like me, Feminism is Unstoppable, Spinosaurus, Kin, etc, etc, you know, we're the young upstarts that she needs to give a good spanking, because, you know, let's be honest, she finds us a bit attractive. Now, she deserved what was coming to her. She was the one who was provoking people. She was the one who had her details out there. She was the one that pretty much organised a letter campaign against Thunderfoot to get him fired. So let's just unscramble those and put them in some kind of order, shall we? So, firstly, the letter campaign. Now, she was gloating and arrogantly boasting that she was proud of what she and her social justice buddies had been up to, trying to get a man fired for his thoughts, saying, oh, well, you know, I did a good thing, I did a great thing, I've done this for all those poor women's out there that are getting oppressed by a load of scientists. Yeah, you know, not because you just disagree with what he has to say and you don't like him, eh, Laughing Witch? I mean, you're so proud of what you did that as soon as the backlash arrives, inevitably, mainly due to Thunderfoot's brilliant video, you know, condemning you and basically kecking you, to use the old internet adage, that you have now taken a break from YouTube. You've left to pretty much create some kind of damage control for yourself, because if you were so proud of what you did, if you were so proud and like really happy that you did something good for womankind, you would be defending yourself with us, in front of us. You would be going onto our streams and say, yeah, I did the right thing, I did it. But no, instead you run away from YouTube. You run away because, let's be honest, you know you fucked up. You know you fucked up. Now, what's all this about, you know, her dropping her details online? Well, some people wager that during Thunderfoot's recent video about it, he showed the place where she worked and her real name, but she's one who's released her details in the public first. He would not have got them if she hadn't left it out there on her YouTube profile and wherever, Twitter profile, whatever she uses. So he didn't dox her, she doxed herself. Now, some people can, you know, say, well, he shouldn't have really have done that. He should probably have blurred out the name of the company and the person next to her. I agree with that. I think you can just show, look, we found where you work, be careful what you wish for. That's what he said. He didn't dox, he didn't tell anyone to, you know, send letters to get her sacked, because no one wants to do that. No one will stoop that low. A troll maybe, but not someone from our community. See, we need to keep, you know, a much more moral higher ground than they supposedly have, because we can't stoop to their level, can we? He just said, look, Laughing Witch, look how easy it is to do it to you. You wouldn't want that happening to you like he did to me. Be careful what you wish for, you might just get it. And why did he say that? Because in many of her videos, she basically said that, oh, you can try and get me sacked all you want, but I'm not going to get sacked, because my husband is my boss. Well, don't put it past someone to try and basically do what you feminists do and organise a witch hunt, no pun intended, to basically force so much pressure on him that he does have to sack you for whatever reason. That could happen to you. Nobody is safe in this day and age. from things like this. And, you know, I have no sympathy for it. I don't think the way Thunderfoot did it was the best. He should really have censored some of the things there. But by and large, I don't have any sympathy for her. She gets what's coming to her. She provoked a response. She got her response. And now she's running away like a coward. And now I'm going to talk about the backlash. But before then, I just want to say this. Despite me kind of criticising Thunderfoot there, I do really enjoy the fact that Laughing Witch got a kecking up her nether regions. Just thought I'd put that in there. I thought of it on Skype, so yeah. Now, some of the social justice warriors that she's friendly with have tried to, you know, join in with this damage control. And I've picked two examples because they're fun and they're easy to ridicule. So without further ado, let's do this. Now, please forgive me for one of the quotes, because I think the person in question called Kevin Logan. Everyone knows Kevin Logan, and we all know what he's like. Seems to have deleted his comment. I have scrolled down No Plume's video, which is where I heard he did the comment. He wrote the comment down, and I can't find it. I can't screen cap it, and I don't want to screen cap this Skype conversation, you know, without the other's permission. So I'm going to read off it. But this did happen. This is verbatim, copied and pasted before it disappeared. I literally tried to find it, people. So if you guys have it, please send it to me in the description down, or in the comment section, and I'll put it in the description for all to see. Now, this is what the reaction was based on the. Bear in mind, there were loads of other, you know, defenders, but these are the two main people that I want to discuss, because this is if once you see these two quotes, you'll see it all basically. So without further ado, let's read this and get some ponage. And Kevin Logan says, "So I presume you're going to be outspoken about Thunderfoot doxing Laughing Witch and threatening the livelihoods of all the people at her company." Well, firstly, what we see here is an intentional distortion of the facts. As I mentioned before, she technically doxed herself. It was in a video where she was, I think, writing the email, or showed the email in a video, and realising that she basically doxed herself, she deleted it. But sadly for her, the internet never forgets. Ever. So people, and Thunderfoot, knew exactly what her name was and knew exactly where she worked. A simple Google search, which is, as V says, the new yellow pages, you will see everything you need to know about one person, unless they're very good at hiding their tracks. So Kevin, please, 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 stop bullshitting us and as usual, lying to everybody's face. I mean, No Plume's response was brilliant, but this is my response. Nobody needs to hear Noel's at the moment. Basically, shut up, Kevin. Stop lying, okay? She doxed herself. She made it public first. She pretty much found Thunderfoot's details and tried to basically get him fired. So this is a tit for tat in many ways. It's not something I would advise people to do. I think he should have censored a lot of things on that screenshot. But nonetheless, what he did, I think, is perfectly understandable to show her the error of her ways. He didn't dox her, she doxed herself, as I'm going to have to keep drumming into you. And basically said to her, look, be careful what you wish, this is what happens. He didn't tell people to do anything, he didn't tell them to get her fired. She was the one provoking other people to get her fired, thinking that she had a false sense of security, and now she's reaping what she sowed. Kevin, are you happy now? And the thing is, he disappeared and he deleted this comment. So he knows he was wrong and thoroughly beaten, which was mainly thanks to No Plume's great comment. But you know, if you want me to read it to you, I can in a private conversation. And finally, we get towards the final quote that I think is perhaps less of a white knight, but definitely up there. And this is by the lovely JJ Talks. And that's slightly sarcastic, but she is lovely in her own little way, I guess. But anyway, she also appeared on this same No Plume video, and I was only alerted to this through my friend Glebs, who wanted us to, debate her about this. And I think you all need to read this and see how stupid this is. And she says, there's a lot of scheming within small YouTube communities when it comes to interfering with the professional or personal lives of YouTubers. Well, she's got that right. There is a lot of scheming within small YouTube communities. Especially in your community, it seems they do nothing but that. Every time somebody has done something that you disagree with, not you personally, but collectively, you petition the employers, you petition everything that could possibly be petitioned to get these people fired and their lives ruined. You only have to look at Adria Richards, who got one person fired and another person harassed because they made dongle jokes. And that is probably one of the more famous examples. I could give you loads of other examples, but that is the one that sticks out in my mind the most. And she continues, now anti-SJ types are not innocent in this and have frequently doxed, threatened and endangered the well-being of lots of people. But Jesus, a whole letter writing campaign. Well, firstly, let's just calm down, JJ. Evidence, please. Citation needed, as it says in the photo cap that you just see here. Evidence. Name me these people who have been doxed, and if you're brave enough, name the people who did the doxing. Hell, if you don't need to, tell the police. Get the others to tell the police they've been doxed. It's a crime. But, you don't have any evidence. So you're perfectly fine to say all this shit happens. This is a false equivalence, JJ. This does not help your argument at all. It just makes you look like a liar and disingenuous. As I told you on YouTube, actually. So, let's continue. Is it Jenny McDermott and co? Yes. Yes, it is. Laughing Witch basically said it was her, Jenny and Bewildered Ape and a few others all sending letters to Thunderfoot's place of work. This is harassment. And this is trying to get him fired just because of a disagreement. I've recently found out, she says, that she's attempting to antagonise angry, violent feelings, in particular YouTuber toward me, who lives pretty close to me. Now, you see, JJ Talks has quite a wide, I don't know what the word could be, interpretation of what violent and angry is. I don't know if that's Jenny McDermott she was talking about, or Laughing Witch, but I don't think Thunderfoot lives anywhere near JJ. But of course, JJ's not going to discuss who this YouTuber is she? How do I know she's telling the truth? I'm being sceptical here. I'm not going to doubt you, although I am definitely not believing you. But come on. But you're right. Nobody should be doing this. They're doing it to you because they don't like you for whatever reason. So I don't know why you're trying this false equivalence, JJ. And anyway, she continues. It's sick what some of these people do in their free time. How old are they? Keep the internet stuff on the internet, people. Well, I wish they could. But your community has a track record of not keeping it off the internet. Because this is the only way they can silence discontent. The only way they can actually get their arguments to stay afloat, by silencing people. By silencing people. And let's not forget the drama that you were a part of at one point a couple of months ago, but well, don't mind me. Don't mind me. And so there you have it, guys. Two different examples of the kind of comments you'd expect these social justice bodies to come out with whenever damage control is needed. JJ Talks was falsely equivalating, as it should be, of anti-SJWs with this type of behaviour without any evidence. And Kevin Logan was doing a distortion of the facts, lying, and basically white knighting, which is what we're going to get. This is what Thunderfoot, Sargon, all of us have had to deal with for the past couple of months, hell, even years, if you're looking at Thunderfoot and Sargon. And, all we have to do is keep pointing out the bullshit, and hopefully more top keks happening to people like Laughing Witch will happen. This has been a resounding victory. I personally wish she didn't delete her YouTube channel, but I don't think that's permanent. She will be back. She will probably start a new channel, or will simply reactivate her channel and then continue the bullshit. Although she will definitely be a little bit more vigilant after this bloody knows that she has been dealt. So, this has been Charming Man 93 with quite a, a kind of very quick video. Like and share the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all later.